The moment the waitress yanked the plate from his hands, Deshaun Carter froze. "You think this is a soup kitchen?" she snapped, glaring at him in front of the entire kitchen staff. "You don't get to decide who eats here." He didn't respond. He just stood there holding nothing but the steam of mashed potatoes, still lingering in the air. What no one noticed yet was the little girl watching from behind the swing door, clutching her empty stomach. 5 minutes earlier, he'd seen her slip away from the noisy banquet hall, pale, silent, shoes muddy. Everyone else ignored her. He didn't, but feeding her without asking in this place. Now the staff stared, and the head waitress, Chelsea, leaned closer, with venom in her voice. "You just fed the wrong child, chef." Deson blinked. Once, he had no idea what she meant. But what happened next made the entire dining room go still. The Langston Hole charity gala was in full swing. Linen, napkins, string quartet, and $1,000 a plate dinner to end child hunger. Irony, Deshaun thought, watching the untouched lamb chops leave the kitchen in waves. He had no title here, just a temp cook, on loan from a community shelter. No one asked his opinion until he found the girl. She wasn't on any guest list. Her dress was thrifted and frayed. She looked 6, maybe 7. She didn't speak. She just pointed to the food. He slid her a plate from his own station. No hesitation, no second thought, until Chelsea caught him. "She's not on the roster," she hissed. "Security's already looking for a stray." "She's not a stray," he said quietly. But Chelsea had already stormed into the hall, and Deshaun, he stayed in the kitchen, hoping the storm would pass. He had no idea whose daughter she really was. It took less than 7 minutes. 7 minutes from the moment he handed her that plate to the moment the ballroom doors slammed open and silence followed. A woman in all white walked in, coat, gloves, and diamond brooch gleaming under the chandelier. Her face was unreadable. Her heels echoed like judgment. "Where's my daughter?" she said. Waitstaff froze. Chelsea went pale. The girl rushed forward. "Mama." The woman dropped to her knees, arms open. "Sweetheart." Gasps rippled. The woman stood slowly, then turned toward the kitchen. "Who fed her?" she asked. No one spoke until one young waiter whispered, "The black chef. In back." She nodded and headed straight toward Deshaun. He didn't run, didn't hide. He stood beside the sink, hands still wet when she entered. She was beautiful, powerful, and furious in the quiet way only mothers can be. "You fed her?" "Yes," he said simply. "Why?" He hesitated. Then, because she looked like me, hungry, alone. Her eyes softened. "She's autistic," she said. "Sometimes crowds overwhelm her. She slips away." Deson nodded. "No one should be alone when they're hungry." She stepped closer. "I'm Linda Ward, chairwoman of the Ward Foundation. That gala out there, that's mine." Then, louder for everyone to hear, "And you're the only one who actually understood its purpose." The kitchen stopped. Chelsea stammered from the side. I didn't." "No." Linda cut her off. "You made her cry." He made her safe. Then, turning back to Deshaun, "I want you running our kitchen outreach program. Effective, immediately." And just like that, everything flipped. Deshaun didn't smile. Not yet. He looked down at his hands, still shaking slightly. "I'm not used to being trusted." Linda looked him dead in the eyes. "Then it's time someone did." From the doorway, the girl waved at him, this time with a smile. And for the first time in years, he felt something return, like warmth in the chest that had been cold too long. The rest of the gala didn't matter. The food, the donors, the gold-plated speeches. It was a plate of mashed potatoes. That's all. But sometimes dignity hides in the smallest things. And sometimes the people with the least give the most. As the lights dimmed, Deshaun whispered not to Linda, but to himself. She didn't look like Charity. She looked like me, and that was enough. Deshaun Carter didn't give food to be seen. He gave it because he remembered what it meant to be unseen. Have you ever helped someone quietly when no one was watching? Share your story in the comments. And if you believe kindness should never need permission, subscribe for more true stories like this one.